What up, everyone? So, yeah, I got my shades on. I can't look at the screen without them. So, what's my message? Simple. We can't win if you don't try. Well, we can win if you don't try. I'm just saying. You won't win if you don't try, basically. What do I mean by this? Every day, you basically gotta prove, not to yourself only, but to her as well, whose side you're on. Now, it's not easy. It's not the easiest thing to do. It's actually one of the hardest things to do ever because every choice you make has to do with choosing the side. For example, the hardest thing for me to do is fast. I can sungaze, there's no problem there, but I can't fast sometimes. Fasting becomes a nuisance to me because it's hell. I live in Mexico. The food here is fucking awesome. On a scale to 1 to 10, Mexican food from Mexico here in Mexico is a 1,000,000, 100,000,000,000, fazillion, a jillion. It's the greatest goddamn food there ever is. I'm not gonna lie. I lived in the States. I like American food and all, but you just can't beat Mexican food. It's too damn good. We have an endless list of food. So, that is my biggest problem here. I tend to grub out hardcore when I grub out, and I'll eat everything that comes my way. Luckily, here in Mexico, I don't eat junk food. None of the shit they sell in the stores, none of that the American food that they bring out here, none of that. I eat strictly street food that is probably full of grease, full of salt, full of sugar, but it's natural. It's 100% natural. Most of the food out here is way more natural than it is in the States. I know this because I've seen people come here, eat things that they normally would eat in the States, and their body just can't digest it. They can't. They get diarrhea or bloated stomach, whatever. So, how am I defeating myself to be able to master myself? It's quite simple. It's not as complicated as it sounds. Putting it in practice is a lot more complicated than what it sounds. Now, I literally have to almost bust my face open every single time that I start sun gazing because I tend to eat a lot, an excess of food. I'm a skinny guy, you guys can tell. I like to work out, stay strong, so I'm always burning off the salt and the sugar. But my problem is that I'll pig out when I pig out. So right now, I'm proving myself as much as possible to the goddess, or Holly, that I'm on her side. I'm fasting again. I haven't eaten, well, I'll eat just a tiny bit. I'm talking tiny bit. I'm talking maybe 100 grams of food, but not every day. For example, my father-in-law was here yesterday, and well, just so he's not asking and bothering and doing all the things. I mean, I'm cool with him. I don't have a problem. It's just hard to explain to them, hey, I'm not eating because I'm staring at the sun to wake up and free all of humanity from its enslavement. Not most people will understand that, nor most people care or even consider it as a possibility. But for those of us who know it's true, to those of us who know what's really going on in this world, that's it. That's all you want. That's all you need. Now, right now, is the time that we need all of us to be on board. Right now is that moment where you have to prove yourself what side you're really on. Because if you can't prove to yourself that, you can't prove anything to her. And the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get recycled, spit back out here, or whatever. I don't know what the hell's going to happen. It could be that finally me, Grim, and everybody else who's waking up, becoming a unicorn, is just going to boop, save the world and everybody's going to be fine. Or it could just be, we're going to save the world, we're going to stop everything, but humanity is going to stay here, relive everything, and this time be judged, not by the losers who control this world, but by the Almighty herself. So I'm not sure. I'm not even close to having an idea of what that could be. So, you want to take the red pill, or do you want to take the blue pill? The blue pill, go ahead. Live your life. Keep doing everything you want to do. Stare into the sun every once in a while, but that's it. You're not going to get anywhere with that. You want to take the red pill. Go ahead, start staring into the sun as much as possible. Make it, prove it, and show to yourself that you have the power to do it. That's all it is. Things will happen magically on their own. They will start to happen. I kid you not. Things will happen. Because incredible things happen once you start staring into the sun often enough. But sometimes you either gotta go hardcore or you gotta go slow. I recommend hardcore.